Everybody, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Last time we were playing this, we upgraded the garage. So we've got two stands here. We also brought in this car, which we've got to do quite a lot of work on, if I remember correctly. Yes, we have got to do a ridiculous amount of work. Oh, sweet mother of God. Oh my. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, let's get this started then. A lot of this is engine related. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all of them except the ones we have already replaced. And that way I'll be able to see, like this, what needs replacing and what doesn't. Makes it a bit easier. So, why is that? Oh, okay, right. Unmount, right. Geez, we need to take a lot of stuff off here. Right, let's go for... Okay, so we need a relay type B and a relay type A. Let's get both of these straight away, just because in that way that's pretty much all the fuse box done. Put the brand new relay type A in, put the brand new type B straight in there, and put the fuse box cover on. Then we go into the car status, we look for the relays, there's one, and there's the other, there we go. So, fuse box, we don't use anything with now. Nice. Perfect. Oh, right. Is that a... Oh no, we've got to take all of this off. Well, under the car we go. Time to take the drive shaft off. Right, off goes the drive shaft. Get this gearbox off as well. Alright, take what needs... Okay, was that it? Ah no, the clutch plate as well. Right, that looks to me like what we need to take off there. So we just took off the clutch plate and the clutch release bearing, so let's get both of those. Hope they're in here. They are. Nice. You're gonna let me... Yeah, there we go. Right. Let's get these new parts on. And then that way, that should... I think this then should be everything underneath the car sorted. Which means now I don't have to go under the car anymore, and I've just got to work from the engine bay, which I'm perfectly happy with. It's just obviously we've got a lot of replacing to do with the engine bay. Screw all of these in. There we go, nice. Right, let's lower this bad boy. This, well, it's a Volvo, but it's not, it's a Valson. Right. Ah, yeah. Do both of those off. There we go, we're getting there, slowly. Right, take the crankshaft pulley off. Power steering pump. Okay. Damn, that's quite a bit of replacing needed. Okay, the ignition wires. Oh nice, I can access the spark plugs from here. That's nice. Not having to take off like 100 parts to be able to access the spark plugs. Right. I think now it's pretty much just buying the majority of these here. The cam gear. Okay. So we need a cam gear, I4, ignition wires, I4, serpentine belt and timing belt, I4. So all inline 4s. I might do this. There we go, right. And I'm trying to remember what I needed. There's a serpentine belt, a timing belt, right? Yeah, okay. I also need a serpentine belt A. And then we go to the electronics shop and get the ignition wires. I will tell you though, at the time of recording this, the UK is pretty warm. Oh, I need an alternator. And a water pump. That power strip pump can go back on, didn't even need to take it off in the first place. Took that for no reason. Belt tensioner, that was the other thing. It's like 30 degrees right now in the UK, which is not not the nicest thing in the world with high humidity. It's not like Singaporean level of humidity. It's not well, we've not got like Singapore. Singapore's got really high humidity compared to us. We've still got high humidity, don't get me wrong, but not that high. Right, that's done, that's done. Timing belt is done. Okay, so I need the water pump, the starter, the alternator. The where's the alternator then? Is it in here? Yeah. And then the starter, which is probably also in the electronics shop. It was quite cool in, was it Car Mechanic Sim 2018? It might have been 2018, it was 2018 or 2019. But they had it so pretty much all of the stuff was in one shop, apart from the things that were like completely different, like the doors, the windows and things like that. And the plates. Right, new serpentine belt goes on. The other serpentine belt that we got goes on. Okay, we need an idler roller A. I think I can put this engine head cover back on now. Don't actually think I need... Right. Also I'm going to need... There we go, spark plugs. Before I completely forget about them. I already had some spark plugs from last time because if I remember correctly, you also might remember if you watched the previous one, we did buy like 20 spark plugs. Was it 10 or 20 spark plugs? I can't remember how many, but we bought a lot of spark plugs. That explains why I've got so many of them. Right, let's go back on this. Alternator's done. Ignition wires are done. Done, 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 done. Done, done, and done. All we need is fuel filter, idler roller A, radiator C. Right. Is it? I believe it was fuel filter. Can't really remember, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Idler roller A. And radiator C. No, not move the car. I need to. There we go. In goes the radiator. In goes the roller. It was fuel filter. In goes the fuel filter. And that looks to me... Yep, everything there is replaced. Awesome. So we need to change the oil, which I believe I already drained it. So all we got to do is fill this. Okay, maybe I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't drain the old. So no, it's not the only... It's not the last time we're going under the car. We're going under again. Alright. No, you need to go to car lift. Yeah, but it was car lift B. I don't know why I was getting confused there. Out goes all the oil. Put that back. Write that down. Now we can refill the oil. Made a slight mistake there. You know, it happens, it's normal. That, to me, I reckon that's full. We need to drain that. We also need... Okay, can't drain that, it's already got. I think that is all I needed to drain. Let's fill this up. Some high quality liquid, and this as well is some... What is it? Cubu? That looks like what it's called. Cubu. Cubu? I don't know. But there we go, let's fill that up, and let's fill this radiator up with some coolant. There we go, some good old coolant. And then, it's done. And your car is ready to go. Take it away. That's some good XP there, nice. And we also got a case, but let me quickly sell all of the not good stuff. Right, there we go. That one there, some XP, and another case. So it looks like we are opening yet another case. Go this. We're gonna open a third case, and we got a barn location. Cool. Okay. Some of whatever that is, I'm not entirely sure. Wait, can I? No, okay. Add the barn destination to map. Yes. Why do I have an idler roller B? I don't know. I don't know why I've got one, but I do. What level did I have to be again to go to... Ah, Junkyard, level 5. Okay. To go to a barn, I've got to be level 10. That's crazy. That's crazy work. But because I leveled up, I should. I've got 2 skill points, so... There we go, let's increase that screwing speed. Nice. Alright. So Mazda RX-3 or the Hinata Moon Mark 1 Sunrise. A Reno Bianco, a Mazda RX-3. Let's grab this one because it's like the main story one. Okay. Oh lord. Oh, it's even worse. Jeez. Jeez. Deary me. At this point, just scrap the car. You know, look at it. They need so many rubber bushings. That is crazy. I mean, just look at that. Look at all the blue outlines. Again, just replace the whole car. Oh, look at the speed now. That is the kind of speed we like to see for the unscrewing. That needs loosening because it's a rusty one. Man, what? How can you get a car in this sort of condition? Like, what did you do? Yeah, with the screwing speed being faster, it makes life a little bit easier on these jobs because the screwing is one of the main things that slows you down. And then once we've got the screwing speed up to maximum, then we'll probably put it on like mounting speed and things like that. Okay, I've got to lift the car now to get these off. Okay, so all of those need selling because they're all in awful condition. It's a rusty one, get that off. And then this has got to come off as well, I think. I see another rusty one. Yeah, that can come off as well. Accessible from under the car. Okay, I've now got to go under the car. I tell you though, because the barn is level 5, we are definitely not far. No, not the barn. The junkyard is level 5. We are certainly not long. We're not very far away from being able to restore a car. You know, we're getting closer to being able to do that. I see something in here that needs replacing. Can I just... I can take that off. Cool. And I can take the wheel hub bearing off, which needs replacing. The sway bar can come off. That can't come off because of that sway bar. And then this front drive axle's got to come out, but it's rusty, so we've got to do that. Then we can take the wheel hub bearing off. And then I can take this front drive shaft off. Why can I not take the gearbox off? What's restricting me from doing that? The starter, which is accessible from the engine bay. Great news. Right, wheel bearing, that can go, and that can go. Let's go make our way back down to the gearbox. I want like all of the stuff from under the car sorted first. And then we can deal with the engine bay. Right, there you go. Now I'm going to lift that back up. Oh, that's lifting back up. I'm just going to get the two wheel hub bearings while I can actually remember them, and just mount them on. Because they're only little. Believe me, the amount of times when I played the previous car mechanic simulator game, and like the little clips on the like the air filter box, the amount of times I forgot those clips was insane. It was like, oh yeah, you can't give the car back to the customer because it's missing clip A or something. I'm like, what do you mean clip A? And it's literally just the smallest clip you've ever seen in your life. It's like, oh really, that was the problem. I'm actually gonna have to go, yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna have to go under the car because the oil pan. Well, let's use this, let's get that oil out. Alright, put that back. Take the oil pan off. That's a rusty one. It is nice with the extra speed. Right. Here comes possibly my least favourite part of doing this. These things. These bloody things, man. I don't like them. Right, is that rod cap okay? That's okay. This one is absolutely not. Because it's like if I want to take off the crankshaft, I've got to take off all of these caps. Alright, that piston needs replacing. That piston needs replacing. That piston does not. Okay, right. Just trying to look at what else needs replacing and what doesn't. Right, I've now got to take that out, get you out of here, get you out as well. Then we can take the head cover off. And then look at that, because I want to take the camshaft out, I've got to take all these camshaft caps off. Which takes an eternity. And then I'm still not going to take it off because I'm going to have to take all of these off. Which, none of which even need replacing. Alright, thank you, I'll take you off. Think about it, this isn't even like that late of a job in the game. Like, the further we go, we're going to start getting jobs where it's like basically everything in the engine's going to need replacing. Like that, you have to build them a whole new engine, and that is going to take a long time. That'll be like one full episode of literally just me rebuilding an engine. Either that, or it can be multiple. You know, we can get to like a certain point and then go, you know what, I want to go and do some work on like a car that we've grabbed from the junkyard or something. The only thing is, I'm not sure how much money we're going to need to fully rebuild a car from the junkyard, I mean, we've got to think as well. How much is a car from the junkyard going to cost? You know, it's going to be pretty pricey. My question is now that how? Oh no! To get to these pistons, I'm gonna have to take the engine. I'm gonna have to take the engine head off to get to the pistons, which means I've got to take. Oh no! I've got to take the camshafts and everything off. Could we just? Can we just call the person whose car this is and say, look, I'm sorry, mate. We can't fix it. There's a terminal issue. It's got to go. The car has got to go, my friend. I'm so sorry. Sorry to break your heart, but your car it's gone. And just like, you know, mess around with a few things so it's literally so you literally cannot start the car or something like that. And go, yeah, we don't know what the problem is. And then go, look, we'll if you go and buy a new car, we'll happily change the oil and everything for you, because you know it's really easy. But nope, to bring a car that honestly is junkyard worthy. This is the kind of thing I'm expecting to pick up from the junkyard. I mean, of course, the turbocharger's in good condition. I mean, like, what else would be in good condition other than the turbocharger? Alright, let's get this engine head off now. Hi Lord, finally. Right. There we go. I think we've got basically everything off that we needed to get off. I just want to have a quick look to make sure it's all off, because I do not want to be taking this engine apart again. Because that will very much annoy me. Okay, so there's them. That can go, that can go. What else? That. All of these here. Right, let's start looking at what we need to buy. So we need to buy a lot of stuff. They're both done. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rubber bushings. Alright, let's get these rubber bushings done. While we can. So these rubber bushings done, as soon as we get the rubber bushings done, it just makes it seem a little bit simpler, because I've not got to do all these finicky little rubber bushings. It's a bit easier. It's just engine related. Ugh. Stinky engine. All the stuff I've got to do. It's crazy. We've almost finished with the rubber bushings now. Right, is that all? No, we're missing this one here. And then that's the final one I've got to replace. Right, and now if I go here, I go this and go off, turn all of them off. Take all of them off. Nice. Okay. Now, let's go to the back. I didn't take the rear sway bar off, because I'm a bit dumb sometimes. I can't remember if it's A or B, so you know what, I'm gonna buy them both. Alright. Hello rear sway bar, it was A, and I still can't take it off because of this thing. couldn't take it off because of the end link, which means I've got to take the end link off on this side as well. And look, I accepted this job thinking, you know, this would take me like 20 minutes at most. This looks like it's going to be more of a half an hour job, so yeah, I kind of don't want the video to go on for too long, but I'm going to try and get the rest of this job done as quick as I can. I mean, so far it has already been, the video has already been 30 minutes. But I'm trying to work my way through this. I'm powering through here. Right, so if I go back onto the car status, rear sway bar is done. Nice. Okay. Right, let's go over here. So I need the front sway bar. Where's the computer gone? Over here. Right, there we go, front sway bar. If it was B, I'm going to be quite annoyed now. No, it's not. Thank the Lord. Right. There, that can be put back on. That can be put back on. Nice. Right. Now what do I need? Flywheel. Yeah, we did need to replace flywheel, didn't we? So 500 for the flywheel. Damn, okay. Pricey. Clutch plate, yeah, okay. Clutch plate, clutch pressure plate, because I believe I needed both. If I remember correctly, I think I needed both. I did not need both, but oh well. They've got a brand new one on the car now. They better be happy with it. If not, I'm going to be taking names. I will be taking names. Start throwing hands if they say they're not happy with it. Right, I need a front drive shaft now. Right, front drive shaft. Only 160, not too expensive. Front drive axle C can go back on. And the other front drive axle C can go back on. Then we can put the rims back on. And I can just give them the car like this, surely. I mean, like, they wouldn't notice, right? They wouldn't notice that the majority of their engine is missing. Right. That's done. That's done, that's done, that's done. Okay, cool. Now, directly under here, so I need, what are these? Bearing caps. But I do need the pistons first. So I do need these pistons first, which means I do need to drop this down to put the pistons in. And then I can also put the starter in as well. There you go, and your starter can go back in. I think that could go back on, right? And then the throttle can come back on. Oh, big screws. exhaust manifold. You have no idea how much I'm praying I'm not making a mistake here and like attaching all of these prematurely. I am praying, I tell you. Let's put some of these spark plugs in. You're gonna get all new spark plugs, my friend. I'm just hoping I don't get like too far into this game and then like suddenly get released about like the new version. I mean, I'm unaware if there's a new version of this game meant to be coming out. It'd be cool if there is, because it's like 4 years outdated now. Okay, I can't remember which one it was. I don't want to buy all of them. I4B. And it was that, if I remember correctly. No, wrong button. Right, there we go, the new camshaft goes in. Cam gear A, new one goes in. We're getting there. Slowly but surely this car is getting finished. It's definitely getting close. It's starting to look a bit more like an engine now, which is great. Right, can this actually go on now? I'm going to take the gamble, I'm going to put it on. Fuel injectors, yeah, they're all good. All the fuel injectors can go on. That last fuel injector, there we go, right. Ignition coil. I need 2 new ignition coils. Which they are probably in the electronic shop. They were in the electronic shop. Look at me trying to speed run this. Right, timing chain inline 4B. Nice. Give me the timing chain. Give me the timing chain, thank you. That cam gear can go on. Timing cover can go on. Right, that's done. What do you mean camshaft? I replaced the camshaft. Oh, you've... And you know what the funny thing is? When I previously played this game, I remember doing this mission. This happened, this exact thing happened. The camshaft is bugged. They want you to replace both of the camshafts, but it doesn't say to replace both of them. And guess what? I've now got to take off all these camshaft caps again. To then be able to take the I can't even take the camshaft out because... Oh my... And then guess what? I can't take the camshaft out because I've put all the cam gear and the timing chain and everything in. So I can't right now. So I need yet another camshaft. Which they didn't state they needed. I want to give him a completely broken camshaft now and then go, you didn't state that that one needed replacing. I mean, I saw the condition of it, I saw it was in really bad condition, but I just didn't replace it because, you know, you didn't want to replace him. I'm here to fix your car, not diagnose it as well. Even though it is kind of a mechanic's job to diagnose the issue and then fix it. Not this mechanic, not CO2 UK, I don't do that. You give me a list of what needs fixing, I'll fix it. Anything else? No, not doing it. Alright, well, that's just cost me an extra like minute or two. Thank you, customer, for doing that. It's very kind of you. Very kind of you to waste my time. It's not like I've got places to be, other cars to fix. Better give me extra money for this. Right, so I can now go, that's done. That's done, that's done, that's done. That's done. Okay, so I need 3 rod caps and 3 bearing caps. If I just put in cap, I need to check which one it was. No, okay, rod cap, crankshaft, bearing. Bought 4 of them because I'm not letting it happen again. Right, up you go again. We're nearly done. Hang in there, everyone. We can nearly send this car on its way, get this mission complete, and then we should be level 5, which means in the next episode we will be going to the junkyard to have a little look at how much a car costs at the junkyard. I am really hoping they're like 1,000 to 2,000 credits. I mean, like that's money I can spend, I don't mind. But if they're like 20, 30,000, I mean, I'm definitely not going to be doing that. We will be waiting a little bit before we do that. We will need the monies. Right. This, to me, everything is complete. And all we've got to do now is change their oil. And then we're done. And while I wait for that to go down, I'm going to sell that. And I'm also sell your silly camshaft that cost me that time. I mean, I replaced the one that they wanted replacing, and then it's like, nah, replace the other one as well. They're not even here. How are they meant to tell me what to do? Right, that should be all done. It's done. No, it's not. I forgot to... Oh, no. Typical. The ADHD. The... lets me down again. Right. Oh, we leveled up. We're now level 5 before even finishing the mission. That's good. Right. There, be happy now. Thank you. Ah, it's done. And we got a case to open before we end. We do have the junkyard unlocked, which is cool. Okay, we'll use that as well. Right, does it cost money to go to the junkyard? I do not know, but let's find out. Nope, we're going to the junkyard, right. Now we've arrived at the junkyard. Well, when we have arrived, when it's loaded. If it wants to load, that is. We've got a black screen. There we go, we're here. Well, now we're at the junkyard. That's where I'm going to end it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. We got 2 missions done and we now have the junkyard unlocked. So in the next episode, we will be trying to get a car from the junkyard. And we'll have that car on the side and we'll try and, we'll try and repair it. I did see a comment saying about the Mazda RX-3. If I can find a Master RX-3 at the Junkyard, and I can get it, I will, and that's what we will restore back to its former glory. So, thank you all for watching. Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.